YouTube, what's happening? It is Tuesday, November 19th, and we got to jump into the NHL now because we have been absolutely cooking. We have hit 8 straight days of profit now. Don't believe me? Let me show you yesterday's plays. You see this card right here? This card is a 10-3 card on the day. I don't know how the hell we're doing it, but we're doing it. So just saying. So the numbers are doing their job so far. If you want this list sent to you, go to the website, click on the join the HQ. You get access to the Patreon, you get access to Discord, all that fun stuff. If you want it, if not, no big deal. All the plays are in the video as always. So just trying to give you some convenience. So we're going for day number 9. We'll see if we can make it 9 straight today. We have 7 games on the slate. We got some good matchups out there. Drop a like and subscribe, and let's go ahead and jump to the first game right now. Our game 1 is going to be Edmonton and Ottawa. So let's pop over here to the odds so we can see what the actual odds are. We can see it is Edmonton as a slight favorite with a 6.5 on the total. Let's go over to the schedule so we can look at what they've been up to, look at the injuries, the teams, what have you. Edmonton, what have you been up to? Show me your schedule. What have you been doing? Load it up. There we go. They have lost 2 games in a row now to Toronto and Montreal. This is the 3rd leg of a 3-game road trip. Not good. They played yesterday at Montreal, and now they're at Ottawa. So back-to-back games with back-to-back travel. That ain't good. I don't care what sport you're playing. That's just not good. You don't have time to rest. So let's look at the injuries. Anybody hurt? Out for 5 to 10 days and won't play Monday. Well, bro, it's Tuesday. Give me an update there. Okay. Ottawa, let's look at your schedule. So far, Edmonton's at a little bit of a disadvantage. So let's see. You've also lost your last 2. Now you're at home, but you didn't play Sunday or Monday. So you've had 2 nice days to just chill out, relax, get ready for this game. Edmonton's on a back-to-back road thing. No injuries, always nice. Let's go over here to lineup experts, check out the goalie situations, hit a refresh just to be safe. We are on Tuesday. Looks like we got 1 confirmed goalie, 328,877, not the best numbers. And then old Linus here, 277, 89% on the save percent. So we have these 2 here to look at, and it looks like Ottawa's got the better goalie too. So far, Edmonton has a schedule disadvantage and a goalie disadvantage. Let's see if the numbers agree with this at all. They're leaning that way, yes. Ottawa's better in the goals. They're better in points, better in assists. They're the same in shots per game, but they're better in the percent, which matters because Edmonton is the worst team in the NHL when it comes to shot on goal percent per game. And then same here. Only thing Edmonton has an advantage in is penalty minutes a game. So based on all of these factors, the advantages here lean towards Ottawa, and Ottawa is plus 120 on the money line. So guess what? Since we have it, yeah, it's a plus EV play. You can get plus 120. That's nice. I'm going to be taking Ottawa money line. We're going to rock with that. We're going to take that for sure. Let's see. Let's pop the props. See if there's any good props we like out there. So we got to pick the right game. This is Outlier. See in the top corner up here. Link in the description and top pin comment. Click it. Sign up. Get you a free week. Absolutely worth it. 100% for all sports. It's not just hockey. So, Edmonton. There we go. Let's see. All right. See, look, we got 230 matchups with 100%. All right, Jake. Jake, give me some blocks. I'm cool with that. And then Zub. All right. Anybody else want to have some good matchups? Not looking like it. Okay. So let's look at these 2. Jake, blocks. What have you been up to? Okay, 76%, 13 of 17. He tends to hit this number a good bit. A 180 is a little juicy, but it's in my price range, so I'm okay with it, and I think I'm going to rock that. That looks, I mean, if he hits it 13 out of 17, that means 4 out of 17 he didn't hit it, so we'll take the risk. So it's going to be Sanderson over 1.5 block. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Let's pop over here to you and see your blocks. Ugh. Ugh. No, you've only played 8 games. In the first 4, you were bad. The last 4, you've been good. Nope, I need more history. You need some Jake history right here. Look at that. That's some good stuff. I like this. So we'll take this. We'll take Ottawa to win the game, and then we're going to move ahead. And I'm not feeling McDavid on anything here. Yeah. No, back-to-back matters too much to me. I think some people don't agree with that. That's cool. You have your opinion. I think it matters. Just imagine having to go travel somewhere, and then not having a day off and then travel somewhere else and then work again. See, just imagine that. So yeah, no, I'm going to pass on that. I don't like any of these plays besides that. We'll take Jake. We'll take Ottawa next. All right, game 2, we got Tampa Bay and Pittsburgh, 9-6-1 versus 7-10-3. Let's look at the odds. It looks like we have Tampa as a 145 favorite with a 6.5 total. Let's look over at the schedules. Pittsburgh they won their last game against San Jose after losing 3 in a row. They had Sunday, Monday off. Now they're at home hosting the Latin. Let's look at their injuries, see if anybody's hurt. Day to day for old Chris here. That ain't good. Okay. You see IR and some other IR injuries. Tampa has won 2 in a row, Winnipeg and Jersey, 2 amazingly good wins. Yeah, great wins overall. After losing 4 in a row before that, they had Sunday, Monday also off. Let's look at their injuries. Let's see what we got. Anybody hurt that we need to know about? Points could be an option Tuesday against the Penguins. He was trending in the right direction. That is such coach speak right there. Oh, he's trending in the right direction. Well, we'll see if he plays. We'll assume he's not playing. So let's pop up here to the numbers. See what we got. Yeah. Oh, wait. Got to go to the goalies. Can't forget the goalies. All right. We'll see. We have 2 expecteds in these two. 215, 316. Better. 92, 88. Better. So Tampa's got the better goalie by a good bit. So now we go to the numbers. 6 versus 22 in goals. That's clearly what is that, a 0.8 differential in goals, which means points there too, and shots on goal. Look at the numbers. They're crazy. That's just, the percentage are terrible for Pittsburgh. 8.63. Wow. 13.9, third versus 29. Okay, so goalies lean Tampa. Numbers are leaning Tampa. The only thing in Pittsburgh's actual benefit is they don't put many people in the penalty box. That's what matters more to them. Other than that, that's not good. I think I'm taking Tampa Bay. I am not seeing anything here to make me want to take nothing and not just, yeah. So I think we're going to take old Tampa on the money line. So we'll do that. It's only 145. That's not bad. We can take that. Let's pop over here to the props and see what we got. No hundreds this time. Bunch of 80s, and we got some 32s here on when it comes to Tampa goals. So back to Tampa. Well, they said Point is trending in the right direction, but he also is sitting here on the actual totals here too. So we could pull like an NBA. We could play it, and if he doesn't play, guess what? It'll just void out. I like the way that works. And we're going to open the other ones too, Victor and Brandon as well, and see what they've been up to. So we'll start at Point. So Point is hitting 8 out of 12. He's not hitting 4. So 67% is not the best numbers, to be honest, not the best. I prefer 70s. I know it's points, but I'm a little greedy sometimes. So I want a little more cushion. Like, yeah, 75%, 12 out of 16 games you've had a point. See, this is better than Point. So I'm going to take Point off. I'll take Hagel here. Brandon, let's see who else. Victor has been 63%. That's not that good either. I do like this though. It's only 175 too, so it's in my price range. So what else do we have? We have some more 80s, but they have it's Pittsburgh having terrible matchups against Tampa. Yeah, the goalie's nasty. I don't trust Pittsburgh to get points. It's not a good advantage. They might get points, sure, but I don't like the matchup, so we're going to leave that alone. So we're going to take Tampa, and we're going to take Brandon here, Hagel, over 0.5 points, please. So we're going to take those 2 and then move on to that next game. All right, game 3, we got Minnesota and St. Louis, 11-3-3, 8-10-1. Let's look at the odds. We have, it is Minnesota by 170 with a 5.5 on the total. Let's look over the schedules. Let's see. St. Louis has lost 4 in a row, and then they beat Boston. Then they lost to Carolina, and then they had Monday off, and now boom, they're here Tuesday. So let's look at the injuries, see what St. Louis is up to. Ooh, look at all the injuries. That's a bunch of them. Let's see. You are day-to-day. That's a big deal for you right there. That's a big deal. And then we got some more IR stuff here. So Minnesota, let's look and see what we got. Loss, win, loss against Chicago, Montreal, Dallas. You had Sunday, Monday off. Now you're on the road. Injuries. Anybody hurt from Minnesota? I see some. Couple day-to-days. Let's see. Expected back Tuesday. That's good for you. That's great for you, actually. Broden is expected to play Tuesday. Okay, so they're getting a couple players back. So great team getting getting players back. So that's good. Goalies. See what we got. Ooh, we got it confirmed. 207, 92.7. That's a beast. Versus 321, 88.6. Not bad. Not bad, but you ain't this guy. This guy's a beast. So, all right. So far, we have goalie advantage clearly goes to Minnesota. Number advantages clearly goes to Minnesota. Minnesota's -170 for a reason, and it's all adding up so far. 3 versus 2, 7, 9 versus 6, 28 percent. I mean, goalie situation, penalty, it all adds up. I'm taking Minnesota. I mean, Minnesota money line. It just makes sense. Nothing. It just, yeah, they have the best chance to do good. So let's pop over to props. See if there's anything there. Ooh, a lot of 20. There's some 20s we can open up. There's 100%. We'll open up the hundo always. 5 and 80% points for St. Louis against Minnesota? I don't think so. I will look at Boldy though. 26 with 80% with a 70 in the last 10, 75 last 20. Okay. I don't really want to take a St. Louis prop, to be honest. TBH, I don't want to. But we will look at Cap. We'll look at Spurgeon. And that's about all I'm going to look at. So see if any of these look good. Falk shots on goal, -180, 63%. I feel we can do better, but we'll leave it up, see if there's anything better. Boldy, 71% on points. That's points. It's -192, I know, but hey, it's under 200. And that's my threshold. So Boldy points might be a play. What else we got? Shots on goal for Cap, 3.5. He's hitting 4 straight, but look at the whole season. 3.5 is ridiculous. They need to drop this down to back to 2.5. That's crazy. That's a no. That's a hell no, actually. Spurgeon, what you got? 64% on shots on goal. I'm not vibing with that. So I like Boldy. I don't like Falk. So we're gonna take old Matt here to get us some points. So let's see. BOLDY over 0.5 points. So yeah, we'll take that. Pair that with Minnesota to win the game, and then we'll go ahead and move on to the next game. All right, game 4, we got Florida and Winnipeg. Awesome matchup here. Awesome matchup. 12-5-1 versus 15-3. Let's pop over here to the numbers and see what we got. Looks like it is a pick'em, a legit pick'em with a 5.5 on the total. Let's see. Let's look at the schedules. Winnipeg has lost 2 in a row now after going 15-1. They lost to Tampa Bay and Florida 5-0. So they're playing each other. They're just doing a home and home with a 2-day break so they can both travel. So funny how they're doing that. So yeah, so 2 days off, same team, same matchup. Injuries, anybody hurt? You're out and you will travel. Okay. All right. So, but that was November 18th. We'll see. Florida, you obviously beat Winnipeg 5-0. Before that, you lost twice in New Jersey. Okay. It's for me out to see who the good teams are. I mean, we're at that point of the season. We're about a quarter in. It's pretty obvious who the top teams are. There's about 6 I've noticed that are just like the beast teams, and then a bunch in the middle, and then you can tell who, even the bad teams aren't that bad. It's just the 6 or 7, it seems like, are setting themselves apart from everybody else. So you have this. So boom, injuries. Let's see. Year to day. Okay. So that was literally yesterday's update. So year to date. So that's a kind of a deal. So let's look at the goalies. Let's see. 289 versus 215. Let's see. 89.7, 92.7. So Winnipeg, obviously, rank 1, rank 13. Not bad. Amazing. So Winnipeg has the slight, I'll say slight advantage in the goalie. Don't want to say crazy advantage, just slight advantage. Numbers wise, I mean, there you go. I mean, what are we going to do? 5 versus 2 on offense. Pretty simple. 2, 5. Both top 6 in percent. They both shoot a ton. You can see the goalie situation. Florida is terrible keeping dudes out of the penalty box. They're 11 minutes versus Winnipeg's only 8.5. So, I mean, how do we want to go with this? We have 2 amazing offenses. We have the goalies there. We saw the goalies doing goalie things. That number comes out to right at 5 if you want to add those together. If you're doing that, whatever. I think, methinks, based on this number, I kind of just want to take the over 5.5. Crazy, I know, but follow me. It's already 130, and that's the best number you're going to get. So I'm going to take the over 130. So the over 5.5. Sometimes no matter how good the goalie is, sometimes the damn offense are just offense on. They're just amazing. What can you do? So nobody can stop it. So I'm going to take the over and hope one of these 2 goalies crack enough to give up at least 3 to 4 goals. So we'll take that. Let's pop on over to, great matchup though. Great matchup. I might have to find a way to watch it. So there's always ways. There's always a way. I have to sail the high seas, if you know what I mean. Let's see. On this game, we got some hundreds. Ooh. Points, shots on goal. I mean, we'll always look 1 points, 1, 20th. I'm not doing the ones. I don't care if it's 100 or not. It's the worst matchup in the league to take against Winnipeg. You crazy? Now, shots on goal, that's a better matchup. I like that. Points. I'm sorry. I can't take Florida points. I can't take Winnipeg points. I already got the over. That's probably enough exposure to that just in case both of them lock down. It could happen, but shots on goal will probably happen. So I just got to figure out the right ones to shoot though. So we have 3 here. Let's see what the numbers are. 61%, 11 to 18. I want better. I would like better. Not loving it. 67. I mean, it's 1.5. It's not the best percent. It's not 70. I prefer 70 or higher, but the volume is there. A lot of these games, like if you hit it by a good bit. And then how's your percent? Oh, go away. All right. So I'm going to take, Forsling off. Now, Anson here, I like the volume. I'm loving the volume. Yeah, we'll do it. We're going to rock with it. We're taking the over, and we're going to take Lundell over 1.5 shots on goal. 1.5 shots on goal. We'll do that. Compare that with the over and move on to the next game. All right, game 5. We got Anaheim and Chicago. Anaheim played yesterday. There was a beautiful win against Dallas. Dallas was minus 450. Why were they ever that favored? Plus 2.5 was beautiful. Just love that. So let's pop over here and see what we got. Give me 2.5 again. You won't, will you? You give me 1.5 though. Chicago's 154 with a 6.5 total. Okay. Let's see Chicago. They have lost 4 out of 5 in this one. Their last 2 in a row to Seattle and Vancouver. Now they're facing Anaheim. Injuries. Anybody hurt? Well, a couple updates. There are your updates. Let's go over here to Anaheim. Let's look at the schedule. They've won their last 2. They beat Dallas outright 4-2 as a massive underdog. Love that. Oh, hilarious. Dallas didn't have a good night in sports at all, did they? Football or hockey. But the only problem is Anaheim's now on a back-to-back road trip. So you were at Dallas, now you're at Chicago. Not the easiest. I mean, it's not that far of a road trip, but it's still a road trip after playing against Dallas. So I don't know if I'm going to take Anaheim again today. So we'll see the numbers, though. And your day-to-day, you're out. Okay, we got some updates. Goalies, let's see what we got. Scroll on down. It is Gibson, 3 versus 278, 90 points. They're about the same. You're slightly better, Chicago is. So let's go to numbers. That's all I'm going to say is, look at these numbers. Disgusting. That's all they are. That's what this is. There's nothing like, okay, penalty minutes maybe, but other than that, this is nasty. There's no advantage here. There's no advantage in the goalies. There's no advantage here. So far, it's a pass. It's a pass. Let's see if anything over here. We got 3 to look at. One of them is your shots on goal, which you hit yesterday. That was great. And you shots on goal as well. I'm not taking blocks, and I'm not going to take blocks there. So let's look at these 2. I took you yesterday. You did great. Do I take you again? Maybe. I might. Do I go back to back? I think I will. I think I'm going to go back to back with you. So, see, over. You're back to 1.5. Yes, you are. Shots on goal. Do it again for me. Go back to back. Okay. And Donato, you shots on goal 56%, but you've been really good recently. Like if you just zoom in a little bit, it's like, okay, he's amazing recently. So I can, you know what? I'm going to take both of them. Let's have a little fun with it. So let's go over 2.5 shots on goal. We'll take these 2. We'll leave the side of total alone. Let's move on to that the next game. All right, next game, we got Islanders in Calgary, 7-7-4, 9-6-3. Let's pop over here. Islanders, Calgary is a pick'em with a 5.5 total. Let's look at the schedules. Let's see, New York schedule. You've lost 3 out of 4, including your last game to Seattle. You had Sunday, Monday off. Let's see if we have any injuries of note. Let's see, game time decision Tuesday, and then procedure on his heart Tuesday. Whoa. Well, damn. Okay, that's crazy. Let's look at your schedule. Let's see, you beat Nashville, but it's been all over the place for you this year. But you had Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off. 3 days off. That's pretty nice. Injuries. Let's see what we got. Season-ending ACL surgery. And that was the 11th. Okay. Goalies, let's see what we got. A couple expected, 2.87, 265. That's about the same. 89 versus 90. That's about the same. You're slightly better in both categories, so we'll give the slightest of advantages to old Daniel here. Let's look at the numbers. They're about the same. They're just both equally bad. Everything's red. You both shoot a bunch, but your both percentages are terrible. Other than that, New York does not like penalty boxes. That's for damn sure. 5.6 minutes versus 9. There's no advantages here to take either way, so we're going to pass on side total. Let's go over to this props, see if there's any props we're taking. We have 4 80% with 3 great matchups. Kyle's matchup is not good, so we'll leave points alone, but we will look at blocks, we'll look at shots on goal, and shots on goal. We'll look at these 3. Everything else, if you want, you gotta get outlier. You can look at everything else deeper if you like. I do what I work. It works, so we're gonna keep going. What is a zero? You've been great, and all of a sudden, so 50%, 9 of 18 is not what I like. That don't make me feel warm and fuzzy. That just doesn't. I'm gonna have to get rid of you. Sorry. I need more success. It's like this, right? Oh God, it's even worse. Oh, okay, go away. All right, last chance. Last chance for some 55. See, just not good. All right, we found the first pure pass of the day because I don't like the side or total. I don't like any of the props. We're just going to pass on everything and move on to that last game. All right, last game, Rangers in Vancouver. Let's look over at the actual odds. Let me open it up so you can actually see it because it's hidden at the bottom. It's a pick'em. Literally, both money lines are the same. 6.5 is your total. Let's look over at the schedule. Vancouver has lost one. They all over the place, but they had Monday off. Now they're facing the Rangers. Injuries. Anybody hurt for the Canucks? Let's see. There's your injuries right there. Nothing really new. I mean, that was a couple days ago, so I guess. Rangers, let's look at your schedule. You have won your 2 in a row now. It goes San Jose and Seattle. You had Monday off. Now you're facing Vancouver. You're in the middle of a road stretch. Second game of a 4-game leg. Okay. Injuries, that's November 16th. So there's your only injury. Goalie, and here's your goalie update. 2.7, 2.7 as well. They're the same. 91.3, 90.1. They're about the same. There's no real difference. They're both pretty good. They're both under 3 goals against. They both have over a 90 save percent. That's what I like in a goalie. So they're both good. Let's see what we got over here. Average and above average. Top 5 is great. 5 to 10 is above good. So let's see, 3-5-6, 3-1-7. That's not much difference. So New York has a slight advantage in the offense. They're the same in the goalie. I'm not going to take a side or total. There's no clear advantage for you to take either direction or the total or anything. So props it is. And we have 5 props to pick from, with one of them being points with a good matchup. First best matchup, huh? Yeah, okay, so we're not taking goals against them. All right, whatever. 18, we'll look at these. 18s aren't bad. They're right there. If it's 15 or higher, I'll take the number. I'll look at it. But 4, I'm not looking at. 1, I'm not looking at. So we got 3 props of potential here. Let's see. See, this is good. This is good. I like this. Points, minus 120. He's hit this since 12 out of 16 games this whole season. I mean, that's pretty good. That's not bad. We'll take that for sure. Let's see. Your blocks. That's good. 8 out of 11. We like that. Over. Good odds. That looks great. I'd love to see it. And what about you? 69%. Nice. 11 out of 16, minus 162. 7 blocks, 0-7, back to 3s. 2.5 seems kind of high. I have 2 70s over here. I'm going to take you off because you're only 69. Nice. And see that 73 for sure we're going to take. So we're not taking side total, but we will take LINDGREN over 1.5 block. And then we will also take, Alexis here. We'll take this as well, and that is LAFRENIERE over 0.5 points. We'll take those 2 plays, and we'll just call it right there. That's all the games we have. So if we go back to the schedule, we see that's all the matchup. That's all Tuesday. Tomorrow, we have a 5-game slate, a little bit smaller slate, a little bit quicker video. So it's a win-win. So hopefully we're talking about being 9 days in a row of victories. So I appreciate you watching. Drop a like and subscribe, and we will see you tomorrow for some Wednesday NHL. Peace.